This should be live. Ah, shit. Twitch is... No, stop Twitch. Actually, delete Twitch. Create a dashboard. Stream manager? No. Content? Video producer. Alright, I haven't seen the clips Bob made. Wait, is that everything? All videos. I have 80 of them. Clips. Oh, I did. Wait, just cause? Okay, but it didn't actually start the stream. Yeah, I guess it was too fast. Anyway, I have some energies today. Actually, let's open in a new tab. Open the live thing, live, just so I'll have that live. Show me the stream manager. Okay, it's live. I'm gonna put it over there. So I have some energies today. So let's get some work done. This is my current passion project. After writing an ancestry for Draw Steel, I was thinking I like Pathfinder, but Pathfinder would be so better if it was Draw Steel. So, like Savage Pathfinder, I'm making Steelfinder. And I'm currently at the basics, like first draft, kind of. Need to run some thoughts on how certain things affect other things. So for that, I need my book. Book can't be on this page, on the screen. If I want to see I'll keep it on this screen, but I'll tab in and out. No, that doesn't look good. The conversation should be, no. And also on the virtual office. So put that there. And I'm actually going to mute myself on the virtual office. No need for them to hear me mumble all the time. Discord friends, what? I guess it'll have to do. Yeah, I did some upper body workout this morning. I haven't done it in a long time. I felt the energy, and I'm still kind of shaking. Okay. I'm going to listen to some other things too. Ancestries. Thoughts. Ancestries have nothing to do with culture. Culture is part of backgrounds. No versatile heritage. No combining. Backgrounds is culture plus career plus sighting incidents. Languages come from culture and or career. And career. Ancestries grant hit points. Smaller than class. Size, speed, usually 1M. Usually 5. No ancestry boosts flaws. Half the bonuses anyway and move to culture, career. How much? Traits. Only physical. No. No cultural languages. No facial languages. Additional ancestry perks. Replaces feats. Signature traits. Everyone has. Every member of the species has. What to do with heritages? ancestry feats. What if I do additional point for selection of traits? Additional points for selection. Maybe just enhance chosen abilities. Traits. Dwarf. Elf. No. Holder. Halfling. Holder. What is special about the noun? They're descendant from the first world. Like, they are kind of special in Pathfinder. Goblin. Halfling. Yeah, I'm trying to put Pathfinder world into steel rules, so must keep the trappings. Human. Fleshy. Okay, no versatile heritages. What else am I missing? Devil. Is there a devil? Dwarf, elf, gnome, goblin, halfling, human, leshy, orc. Common ancestors. Uncommon ancestors. Who the hell are the Azarketi? Amphibious. Aquatic humanoids of the inner sea. Fetchling. Shadow plane humans. Fetchling. Polo. Not sure how many of these names I can use. Kobolds. Nagaji, Serpentine. What does it mean exactly? Batman of Osloria. Samsaran. Tanuki. Tengu? No. Tricky. No. Try to avoid animal species. Anadi. Awakened animal. Van race. What the hell? Flesh warp. Jotunborn. Kashrishi. Puppet. That's no. Sarengay. Shisk. Shuni. Another good name. Walking skeleton. Sprite. Probably also not a good idea. Strix. Silky. Insectile. No. Vishkanya. Potent venom. That's actually interesting. Yalla. We'll try that too. Okay. No mixed ancestry. No mixed ancestry. Backwards. Okay. Wait, I didn't check how many boosts you get. Heritages. Attribute boosts. 3. gives 3. Put one more gives 2 ability boosts. Can take 1 flaw for a free one. Should it give 2 ability boosts? No, wait. 1 ability boost. Traits, dwarf, human. Oh, okay. Half the number. Not Kalian. What's it called in Pathfinder? Languages. Common. Plus your choice. Between the ancestries you were raised. Plus 1 for each positive reason. Additional keywords. Clan dagger. Does draw steel give anyone dark vision? No reference. Vision. Yeah, they don't even take vision into account most of the time. Okay. upbringing, environment, organization, upbringing, career, upbringing, one ability boost, after taking ability boosts, characteristic boost can take one flaw free boost. Skill, one ability boost, skill. Career, one ability boost. Skills give a bonus equal to echelon. Three or lower. 4 and 11. 12 and 18, 19 to 25. Yeah, I will call it tier 0, tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Let's make it 2 and 17. 25 plus. I'm going to take a leak. Okay. Classes. In the way that classes are built here, if I count 2 boosts from background, then it's 5 boosts from... Actually, your main characteristic at 2, can take up to 2 floors for a free boost each. One characteristic is set, maybe 2. Counting those grant 5 total boosts. So if I give 2 boosts from upbringing and career, in draw steel, if you count it, you have 5 boosts, and you can take except boosts count twice. You can have 100, which is the baseline. Then if you take a -1, you can change a 0 into a 1. And if you take 2 minus 1, you can change the 1 into a 2. So if I count it 2 as 3 boosts, so that's 7 in total. Maybe I don't need the making a hero section. Making a hero. Basic characteristics are all 0. Baseline. One boost from 0 to 1. One boost, 2 boosts from 1 to 2. Classes primary characteristic is set and controlled in leveling up. Two boosts from 1 to 2. 2 boosts from 2 to 3. 3 boosts. one flaw from 0 to -1. 2 boosts. So in that case, if I give 1 boost per level, that's 9 boosts in total. Not counting the primary characteristic. Yeah, let's try this. 3 boosts from 4 to 5. 2 boosts from 1 to 2. Or 2 to 3. 3 boosts from 4 to 5. From 3 to 4 or 4 to 5. Ancestries. No, backgrounds. Yeah, so I said that when you counted celestial classes, it's 1 set and then 3 boosts. 1 set and then it's like 4 boosts. No, that's still 3. Is it? No. That's 4. That's 4. No, that's 3. And that's 4. And that's 5 and a flaw. From 1 to 0 or 1 to 2. 2 boosts for from 2 to 3 or 3 to 4. 3 boosts from 4 to 5 or 5 to 6 requires special rule. So if I look at the sensor in this way, that's one attribute, one characteristic set, one heuristic set. Isn't there a better name for characteristic? Ability, presentation trait. vibe. Feature quality, attributes. Symptomatic. Aspect. No. Virtue. I think I need to complain about this. One boost, one characteristic boost, only physical. Okay, so if I look at a sensor with these rules, it's one attribute set, 3 boosts, 4 boosts and a flaw. 4 boosts and 2 flaws. I think it's after spending an amount of boosts. Gives 1 free boost. First 3 increases to characteristics cost 1 boost. Increases the class's characteristic boosts. Let's look at tactician. Tactician starts with might and reason, and the setup for other attributes are the same. I think that's in 3rd level. Third level, no. 4th level, characteristic increase. Increases 2. Increases might and reason to 3. The sensor 4th level. Might and Presence to 3. Hi, Warm Car Water. Yeah, okay, the sensor starts, I'm not talking about the sensor, I'm talking about the conduit. Conduit starts with mutation of 2. At 4th level, intuition increases to 3. Additionally, you can increase your characteristic scores by 1 to a maximum of 3. So I think it's only when you build it's only when building up. So if I say increasing your first characteristic to 2 costs 1 boost, increasing the second one to the second characteristic to 2 costs 2 boosts. You can't increase more than 2 to 2. Backgrounds. In Pathfinder, each background gives 2 attribute boosts. One is limited, one is free. And 2 skills and a skill feat. Upbringing. So every starting class in Draw Steel starts with 1 characteristic set and then 3 boosts, or 2 characteristic sets and 1 boost. So I need to be very careful where I put it. Probably this is better. Or maybe ignore it completely. Not including the, or it does include. Increasing your first 2 characteristics to 2 costs 1 boost. Increasing your second characteristic to 2 costs increasing your second characteristic to 2 costs 1 boost. Increasing a third characteristic to 2 costs 2 boosts. You can't increase more than 2. This count includes the set characteristics. Currently, no one is joining me in the office. Wait, what is... Why is... Oh, yeah, I'm muted on the call on Discord, not general. Okay. It's really weird online handle warm car water. Okay, that makes sense to me. But because of the set characteristics, unless I never have more than one, you can't take a flaw. So I'm okay with this, I think. So I am counting 3 boosts. Yeah, total of 5 to start with. What if I can ensure that every class has only one main characteristic? Let's check that. Common. Don't bother with common. They're just there. Bard. Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Troubadour, Conduit. The Drawnsteel doesn't really have a Druid. The Elementalist is the closest one, but I don't like how it works. I think I'm going to use the Naturalist for mine. Shapeshifter. Skinwalker. Tactician. There's also no actual ranger. Just the shape-shifting from the Druid. Rising Water. Edgewalker. Magical, supernatural, weird ranger. Then we have the Shadow. Witch, what's the difference between a witch? Not exactly cultist. No, I don't want acolyte. I don't want cultist. I don't want fanatic. Zealot. Sycophant. 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 But not in a bad way. Between a witch and what? Yeah, exactly. I don't want. I love the idea. I, a warlock witch type is not included in the base version of Draw Steel. They are working on something like it. They're calling the acolyte, but acolyte doesn't sound like it does what I want it to do. Yeah, it's not weird enough. So I want something that is a. The idea of the acolyte is that they follow some kind of strange supernatural entity from which they get their powers, and because of that, they slowly turn into that entity, or like getting more and more influenced mentally and physically by that entity. So acolyte doesn't cut it. Warlock and witch, eh. Sycophant is, and yeah, I want a word. Avatar. Avatar is a good one. Avatar is a good one. I use Avatar in a different. I used Avatar in a story I'm writing. Don't know why I didn't think of it. Avatar is a good one. Yeah. Icon too. What is icon with a K? No, not exactly. Maybe the icon will be the one they're following. Icon. Personification. Too long. Yeah, I think I'm gonna epitome. No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with avatar. It's a good one. Avatar. Like warlock, witch, acolyte. That manifests and personifies the otherworldly force. This should be a subtitle, but what did I put subtitles? Cops. I don't make it cops. I put it somewhere here. The template. Subtitle. Allegra Sans, normal italics. Do you understand what I'm trying to do here? And then the wizard. What do we do about the freaking wizard? Animal companions. Yeah, the Edgewalker will be a supernatural weird wizard, and the Beast Heart, I'm gonna call it the Beast Knight, is uh, Ranger, but only the parts pertaining to animal companions. And for that, I need to get my hands on the Beast Heart test, which I don't think is out yet. Search for posts, beast art. Actually, I should just be able to check it if I downloaded it. No, my hard drive is messy. Building the beast art. This is from May, and there is no file. The Summoner from February has a file. Yeah, so I don't see any files of the beast art. So the Beast Knight, the Edgewalker, Shadow, Skinwalker, Avatar. What do we do about the wizard? And I think I'm just gonna ditch the archetypes entirely. Yeah. These are 8 classes. Still has 9. But they have psionic, they have 2 psionics. Where is the barbarian in Pathfinder? Where is it? It's not in the call. Maybe I should add it. Here. I don't like their psionic monk. No. What is so difficult, Nevis? Maybe it's time to bring in the brawler. Something wrong with Nephis? Is Nephis working for you? Is something wrong with my entire internet? It is down for everyone. So it's not just me. But I can do something like yeah, Nessus is down for some reason. The wizard just spellcast. Yeah, shit. I was worried that I lost you because I lost my internet. Okay, so the wizard as a template is Buch. Because Yeah, for now, wizard spellcasting is based off intelligence. What does it say? Ah, kit with intelligence gives you a boost to intelligence. Maybe I should bring in the illusionist. Hang on. Because I forgot to unmute myself. Okay, so I'm dumping the Edgewalker because why Ranger? And maybe 6E. Give me Shadowrun 6E. Because in Shadowrun, core rulebook, in Shadowrun archetypes, character creation, arcane specialist, street samurai, face, technologist, select character priorities. attributes metatype. No, not metatype. Magic, full, aspected, mystic adept, technomancer. Why is aspected the highest? What is magic? Attributes? No, not attributes. Magic or resonance. Skill, magical resonance. Choose whether a character will have a magical resonance attribute. Full, aspected, technomancer, and mundane. Full, aspected, adept, technomancer, and mundane. Full magicians gain access to full range of magical abilities, spellcasting, summoning, and enchanting. They get a number of levels, number of spells or rituals equal to their magic times 2. The rating used on calculation is the magic in the priority table, not as altered by any points, karma, or any other adjustments. Aspect magicians are only able to utilize one spellcasting, sorcery, conjuring, or enchanting. That's why they get more. They're more powerful in a specific field. Adept focuses their magic inward, mystic adepts inward and outward, technomancers. Kinematics. I'm using mystical in another way. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe damage should be supernatural. I think I'm just going with sorcerer. but I like that at least in previous editions of Shadowrun, they had shamanic magic and hermetic magic. Wait, step 2 is select character priorities. Skill, magic resonance. Oh, step 3 is really short. Step 5 by gear. Step 6, finishing steps. Character advancement. Qualities. Then we go into archetypes. Okay, so let's look at an archetype like the combat mage. What was S? Strength. Body, agility, reaction, strength, willpower, logic, intuition, charisma. That's quite a bit. So the combat mage has high strength, high body, kind of high will. Really. High conjuring, high sorcery. Spellcasting is +2. Wouldn't have thought of it this way. Street shaman. High will, high edge, high magic, high charisma. Because magic is a basic property. Sorcery 6, spellcasting +2, conjuring 5, summoning +2. Magic. How does magic work? Slinging mojo for fun and profit. I need some music. YouTube just did a makeover or something and it's worse. Somehow, it's even worse. Hermetic. Wait, following the Hermetic, back to magic. Magic basics. Primary skills are sorcery, conjuring, and enchanting. Astral also having some uses. The main three magical skills are all connected to the magic attribute. So it's not a regular, it's not one of the 5, actually 8, no, sorry, not 9, 8 basic attributes, but is constructed separately. You get either magic or resonance. Yeah, and it starts really low. So they got rid of Hermetic and Shamanic, and it's just magic. So am I going with the Hermeticist? Trismegistus. What is that? Besides his name. Thrice greatest. So it's kind of like calling a magician part of a series on Hermeticism. Hermes Trismegistus may be associated with the Greek god Hermes. Hermeticism is a philosophical and religious tradition rooted in the teachings attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, a syncretic figure combining elements of the Greek god Hermes and Egyptian god Thoth. Esoteric knowledge, alchemy, astrology, theurgy. Has significantly influenced various mystical and occult traditions. I like this. I think I'm going with this. Hermetica. Religio-philosophical Hermetica. Corpus Hermeticum. Yes, I'm gonna go with Hermeticist. Recluse, solitary. Mystical or alchemical writings. General, caster, mostly occupied with changing reality. And that gives me 9. And Troubadour covers Bard, Cleric is Conduit, Druid is FU, you're a Skinwalker, Fighter is Tactician, Ranger is Gone, Rogue is Shadow, Witch is Avatar, Wizard is Hermeticist. I'm putting the Fury is the Barbarian, I'm putting it here, and I'm wrapping it up with the Monk kind of thing. Beast Knight is the companion part of the Ranger, which is probably why anyone would want to play a Ranger. And that's it. Okay, so we were on backgrounds. Yeah, I mostly just wanted to know the attributes. So the ability boosts. And I think I'm going to need to go away because nature is calling. 1+ for each positive reason. Yeah, sure. But if we're saying that classes, a total of 5 boosts, and yeah, the career gives you a boost. It's, yeah, the draws, it's not really how draw steal works. I wonder if I really want to keep it to the lower numbers of draw steal. We should. We should. So what else do I want to do here? Ancestries, we said backgrounds for culture, career, career, cultural benefits, language. Environment, or organization, upbringing, career, Typical culture, archetypical culture. Typical cultures. Okay, I'm gonna go back to basics next time I do this, but I kind of need to go. I'll probably be back soon. Probably get lunch, have more of a drink, and maybe be back soon for some Dune, because I need to play Dune. I'm highly addicted. Okay.